Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Familiar oh gosh. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Familiar Travels with your host Fallenwolf. Oh! So before I get started, I'm gonna let everybody know what's going on with the channel and what's going on with me. If you are not really interested in hearing about that, you can skip to the timestamp down below to get started on the actual visual novel. With that being said though, I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. To give some notifications of things going on the channel, first thing, I have a brand new PC, so I will be playing a lot more. I will be trying can't talk today. I will be trying some different various games, some of them much more modern. I have a gaming PC to give you some of the specs. It is a cyber power PC. I did a payment plan. I'm on a payment plan. It is a RTX 2060, which is not that bad. 16 RAM, which I plan to upgrade to 32 RAM in the near future. I already upgraded the hard disk drive to 2 terabytes. It came with one. I upgraded to 2 terabytes, and it has a 240 gigabyte solid state drive, so it's pretty good. It's not that bad for what's going on. It will make editing videos a lot easier and hopefully less issues, and I can finally start streaming on Twitch, which I'm excited about. But with that being said though, I did want to give some discussions of things going on. One of the biggest things that this issue has caused with the new PC is, despite transferring some of my files from my older PC to the new one, a lot of my save files are gone, including Familiar Travels. I actually had to replay through Mocha's route. Thankfully, it wasn't that far in the route, and novel mode came out, so it made it so much easier. But like extracurricular activities, as far as I got to, that's gone. I have to restart. So that's an issue. Same thing with Dastra. 4-letter word I have to start with too, but thankfully we were going to Colby's route, so really I don't have to really worry about anything. Just go to Colby's route. But like all the visual novel stuff, and a lot of my videos I was unable to because I got a flash drive and it was only 32 gigs, and the videos take up a lot of space. But yeah, so we will be playing in the foreseeable future. Probably the next video after this video is going to be 4-letter word. I'm going to try to get that out sometime this week. Well, today's Sunday, so yeah, so sometime this week hopefully. But I did want to talk about some things, what's going on. To anybody that follows me on Discord, you may have noticed that there's been a severe lack of conversation on my end, including Twitter, severe lack of conversation, all that stuff. I don't know how I guess the best way to describe it is I've been feeling just unsure of myself. My contact, all that stuff, I've been feeling unsure. I want to let off right off the bat. I love making the contact. I love making this contact. I love making this content for everybody. I really do, for myself too. It's fun to play these visual novels and share my videos, me doing my little voices, and share my thoughts and ideas and feelings towards ideas or certain characters. I do enjoy doing that. But lately it's been kind of a struggle. I've noticed and I'm sure many of you have noticed that my videos, there's been a severe lack of content on my channel lately. It's been very slow. I do apologize for that. It's just been hard. It's just been hard. I've been feeling like my content, I don't know. It's not that I'm not happy making these videos. It's that I just feel like I'm worried about the content. Content. Obviously not the actual content of the video I'm playing, of the visual novels I'm playing. It's just the content in general is good quality. I like to draw, for example, I like to draw and write. Lately, it's writing I've been keeping up with. Not every day, but every 2 or 3 days I'll try to write something. I just finished another chapter of a story I was working on. I edited a little bit, and I'm getting a friend or two to look, a few friends to look over and give me ideas to fix. Mainly, my biggest issue has always been punctuation. The characters and ideas for me come naturally; they come very easily. I feel like that's my biggest strength, writing very well endowed characters. In-depth characters. But my biggest issue has always been the actual writing part, sentence structure and etc. So they're giving me some help. But lately it's just been a struggle to draw. I haven't drawn in almost a week, and I feel bad for it, and I feel terrible that I haven't been drawing, and it's just, I want to get better, but it's been hard. And an example would be, obviously Twitter was getting on my case because I'm a person that I feel like my views are never always firmly in one position. There's very few that are firmly in one position, and it's hard to really see things and be like, well, I agree with this position, but I do think that this side brings up a good point. And with things going on right now, I can't do that because I'm like, I know if I bring it up, I'm going to be accused of being something I'm not, which, is always fun. So I tend to keep my mouth shut, and it was getting so agitated. I was like, let me just step away. Let me just take a step back from Twitter. Twitter is just not, I really not enjoyed it anymore. But it's just like, I want to draw and write, and it's a struggle now because everything I do, I used to get, I used to get an even balance of motivation, and I used to get an even balance of demotivation, and they used to combine together to get me to, as slow as the progress was, to do stuff. Now, though, I feel like I'm being more demotivated by seeing better people than I am being motivated, and it's frustrating. It's very frustrating because it's something I really have decided that I want to do something seriously with. Just like voice acting, I really enjoy voice acting, and while I'm fine with it being a hobby to a degree, I would like to see something more come of it. Maybe not necessarily a full-time job, but I would like to do little side projects and be a little side project. The issue being is that, well, I don't have the best voice changings. I'm not the best at changing pitch or tone in my voice as well as I would like, which everybody says practice. Which this is kind of practice. But, I really do, just want to say, I really do enjoy making this stuff, but back to what I was saying. I've been avoiding Discord mainly because this isn't the only group, but there's a group I'm in. It's a furry visual novel group, and there are some amazingly talented furry visual novels creators in said group. And yes, it's inspiring. It's very inspiring to see that work be done, but at the same time, there's a lot of times it makes me feel like, wow, like it just, I don't know, it demotivates me. It just makes me be like, why am I even trying to work on this story? Why am I trying to work on this genre? Despite the fact that I really enjoy my visual, I really enjoy the characters that I created. I really enjoy the love interest that I have going for the story. I enjoy the backstories that I already know, that are already completely set up. I have everybody's backstory completely set up. It's just a matter of writing it out. I have 4 days written out, which is a little different now because the story, I decided I'm not going to go a straightforward 30-day visual novel. It's going to be a visual novel that takes place over a period of months. Before anybody be like, oh man, so you're right, like 120 days? No. I could never do that. Not 120 days. I'm more going to start straightforward, and then it's going to kind of skip days. It's not going to be just straightforward 1, 2, 3 days. It's going to be like, like day 1, day 2, day 3, and then it'll be like day 6, day 7, day 10, like kind of like that. But I'm going to put the dates out. My plan for the visual novel is to have it start the story takes place during November 20th, I believe I have it. November 20th, and it's supposed to go all the way to February. So it's going to be a few months, but I'm going to be like skipping portions and stuff. But so anyway, like, all right, for example, you people have seen me play Tennis Ace. I know I stopped playing. I want to first firmly apologize. Even though I know Basket doesn't. I'm not Dirk the Red Panda. I'm not friends with Basket. I'm not really. I don't think I'm. I would love to be friends and understand more of the development cycle and the ins and outs of visual novel creation. But like I said, like I'm not like, for example, Dirk Red Panda, who's like friends with Basket. One reason I stopped playing Tennis was because I was having such difficulty getting the voices down. I don't know what it was, but the only voice I could consider passable was Suichi. I did like my Suichi voice. Besides that, the rest of the voice to me were, I was not happy with my voice acting for that, and I felt like it was an insult to the visual novel. But it wasn't only that. That visual novel is so well written. The art, I'm going to admit, the art is not for everyone, and it did take me some getting used to the art. Like in the beginning when I looked at it, I was like, this art looks really weird. But then I was like playing, I was like, it has a unique style that I could actually respect. I don't still think it's my favorite art style I've seen. I think it's an okay art style for me, but I think I respect it because it's so different. But I stopped playing just because it is so well done. Tennessee Ace is an amazingly well done visual novel. The writing is superb. It is very well done. It has a nice pace. The interaction between characters is. Hold on. Sorry. The interaction between characters is spot on. Like they feel like real people really interacting with each other, and it was just so demotivating. Like I was like, I could never write like this. I could never. I personally think my greatest strength is writing characters, and and the writing is just so well done, and it kind of just demotivated me. It didn't make me want to do my visual novel, and I just took a step back. And again, I'm sorry to people who really enjoy that visual novel. I enjoy it too. I might play it on my off time. I had to kind of step away from it. And I hate feeling like that. I hate being like, oh man, like I don't want to play this visual novel because it's gonna make me feel like crap. At times, Familiar Travels makes me feel like that. At times, more, but not exactly. I don't know how to describe it. For Familiar Travels, I have too much fun with to really leave it, and I enjoy playing it. And that doesn't mean I wouldn't enjoy Tennessee. It just was like it was so demotivating. It's like Minotaur Hotel. Minotaur Hotel, with all due respect, the art is passable. I don't think it's the greatest art I've seen. I don't think it's the greatest art I've seen, but I don't think it's bad per se. I think it's okay. But the writing for that visual novel is superb. It's one of the very few visual novels I've read that sounds like I'm reading a book, that feels like I'm reading an actual book. And it's amazing how well the writing is in that. And I was just like, what am I doing? I know that sounds stupid. I know that's something that I don't know. I took a step back from the group. Everybody there's a lot of talented furry visual novels. The creator of 4-letter words in there, which 4-letter word gets me because the person's doing everything. When I say everything, they're doing everything themselves. They're doing the programming. It's kind of like a repeat where it's like they're doing the writing, they're doing the art, they're doing the programming, and like I said, 4-letter word. I like 4-letter. I think 4-letter word is one of my favorite visual novels for the main fact is because my biggest thing I love to read and stories and stuff is I like. For visual novels, I despite me being a fantasy buff, I like for visual novel wise, I'm more of a fan of slice of life and romance. And 4-letter word is really, really good at discussing the complexities of relationships between not just couples but friends and stuff in general. And I think that's obviously its greatest strength. It's called 4-letter word, and its greatest strength is that it discusses it in a very mature and complex way. While it discusses them in a complex way, it's also coherent enough for people to understand. But like that's another one. It's like, man, like this person's really doing all of this and I am struggling to get writing down. Another big demotivation, I just took a step back. And so anybody who, follow me on Discord, I'm sorry, I'm taking a definite hiatus. I would really appreciate if people could, send hugs my way, send words of encouragement. I'm just unsure. I'm slowly creeping to the age of 30, and it's just like I'm not very happy with where life has taken me. And I know that's something that a lot of people can say, but I mean, it just doesn't feel like I'm going down the right path. I know what I want in life, but I'm just not on that path. And like I said, as you people know, when I play 4-letter word, I think that's why 4-letter word broke me so much, because the character, for all intents and purposes, was unsure of where they were going. And they couldn't just enjoy the ride. And that's how I feel. People are like, oh, just enjoy the ride of life. I can't enjoy the ride of life because I don't want to end up being an old... I don't want to end up being an old woman. And and just having regrets. Well, everybody has regrets. Everybody has regrets. I just don't want to, but I don't want to end up and have done nothing. I'm an adventurous person, and I would love to. I want to make, I would love to make new friends. I want to make friends. I want to meet new people. Like I said, like with the Fat Fur community, even that, I've been wanting to interact more, and I've been trying to join groups and just end up not being able to connect with people, and that's one of my biggest things that's so frustrating for me. I've been wanting to connect with people. I've been wanting to get into relationships. That's not why I want to connect with these people, but like I want to, relationships, and it's just not working, and it just makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. And people can say, a lot of people are like, oh no, there's nothing wrong with you. It feels like it though. When I'm 26. When I'm 26, and I just don't feel like I have anything going for me. I don't connect with people. Despite wanting to connect with people desperately, I don't connect with people. I don't have anything special I can do. I just want to feel like it's like I belong somewhere, and it just doesn't feel like it's working, and it's frustrating. Like I said, my visual novel, I was so inspired to write this visual novel, and I still work on it from time to time. But I sent the prologue of my story, and the only thing people were really telling me was, oh, well, this, and this is wrong. And I was like, that's fine. I expected to be a lot of writing. It's like, but I don't feel like anybody really was telling me it's good. Like, nobody was like, oh yeah, the story concept is good. I think I had one person tell me the story concept was good, but everything was punctuation, and I just was like, I expect that, but I'm like, is anything good about it? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I really hate being this age and feeling like I don't know. Even when it comes to voice acting, I love doing voice acting. I love doing these voices and trying to guess what a character sounds like. But when I look at people that I look up to, visual novel, readers like Dirk the Red Panda, or Ookie Cookie, or Deckerlink, and I'm just like, wow, I am way, way below that threshold. I can't do this. I'm terrible at this. I don't know. It's just, I've been just very demotivated lately, and it really sucks because this is stuff that I do for my own enjoyment, but now it feels like even my own enjoyment is a competition. Like, it's like I can't enjoy something unless I know I'm improving, or unless I'm good at it, because I don't know. But yeah, this was a long spill. Like I said, thank you to everybody who really listened to this. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just haven't been too happy with the way things are going. I'm just wondering if maybe my life just isn't. Maybe it just, I don't know. I just feel like a nobody. That really sucks to say. I'm just feeling like a nobody, even playing all familiar travels. The concept is a basic concept. Being blunt, it's a very basic concept. Student finds out they're magically gifted, goes to a magical school, discovers a magical world. It's a basic concept, but the way the characters are a lot more complex than you give them credit for is its strength. That and the art style, of course. The art style is very good. And granted, it's not for everybody, and I understand that because the artist mainly draws a certain type of figure, and it's not for everybody. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, if anybody knows any discords that are interested, or groups, or want to chat, feel free to chat with me. I just want to chat about something, anything. I love writing. I enjoy RPing. I enjoy having discussions about visual novels, and I enjoy discussing and sharing ideas. But like I said, I've been trying to work on my visual novel. It hasn't been going too well. Just motivated. Like I said, when I compare to stuff like 10 essays or extracurricular activities, even 4-letter word, I just feel like nobody's gonna want to look at my stuff. I feel like everybody's gonna be like, it's okay, but look at the writing on this, or look at the art on this visual novel. And I'm just like, I can't even get an artist. I've been trying so hard desperately to get an artist to help me with my project. And yes, before people will assume when I say help, I mean for free. No, I'm going to pay you. But nobody's interested. No, and it's so demotivating. And believe me, if I could draw, I would just draw stuff myself. A lot of stuff's just been going on. I'm just unsure, and sexuality-wise, all this stuff is just... It's making me more confused and understanding when I go deep into the recess. I want to be more part of the LGBT community because I never got to really do it, and I wish I would have, you know, tried to be more part of it now, but for some reason it makes me more confused. I feel welcome, but I also feel confused. And I don't know. But I'm thanking for everyone who listened to this little spiel. We're gonna actually play the visual novel now. Like I said, anybody who listened, you know, thank you. I'm sure many of you probably like, I wish I would have time skipped. So it was just me going a little tangent. But like I said, that's why I put the time skip at the beginning of the video, so you don't have to listen to it. So we're gonna load. So last time we left off, we started playing with Mocha's route. We're gonna keep going Mocha's route, like I said. Just to hold on. Just to reaffirm. Nope. Let me turn the volume down just a little bit. Just to reaffirm, next we're doing it male, female, male, female. So after Mocha, you guys can vote for the next route. It's gonna be a male, so you know, either choose Frappy, Cash, or Nil. I think there's one more missing. No, that's right. Frappy, Cash, or Nil. I think those are the last three, because I think it's 4 males and 3 females. Anyway. Nothing much happened with Mocha, though, so... yeah. Last time. Oh, I remember this scene. I think we did the scene in Pose route. Back when we were trying to figure out what does what. I approach the 2 exercises, and they take a break and speak to me. Oh, hey, Hiro. How's it going? I've noticed Frappy always seems more awkward when he's out in public. No, not like that. Try again, louder. Don't make those noises louder. Here, I'll show you. Hiro, hello. I've defeated over 100 beasts in my home realm. What do you defeat for fun? I'm not 100% sure what's happening right now. Okay, I think I can do it. Hello, Hiro. I have best in slot gear and Realms of Terror, and all of the legendary mounts. What faction are you in? Realms of Terror? What is that? It's only the greatest video game that has ever been released. If I'm not out and about, that's what I'm doing. Good enough. A warrior's spirit doesn't have to come from actually fighting. It can come from anywhere. Thank you for being a part of that, Hiro. I was spending some time with Frappy last night, and decided to offer him some combat lessons, both verbal and physical. Yeah, apparently some people think I'm not very confident. He is a little mean, but to be perfectly honest, I still don't know him all that well. I thought this would be fun. I got finished my deliveries early today. I think it's starting to work. I don't feel so awful being outside anyways. That's awesome, Frappy. Well, I should leave you guys to it. Just as I'm about to leave, I see Nil from the gates of the park. He moves excitedly and rushes over. Oh, Nil. Yo, what's up? Room for one more in this fight? I don't know what's going on with my voices. I can't... Even the voices. See, I can't do my voices as well as I usually do. It's not a fight, Nil. I'm helping Frappy learn to be more confident. Hello, Nil. I have best in slot. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Cool. So, what moves does she have you doing? I see Nil throwing a couple of false punches in the air before grabbing Frappy around the shoulders. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Listen, fighting is all about staying loose, staying limber. I'm doing just fine. Again, we aren't teaching him to fight. Don't you have somewhere better to be? Nah, I'm just hanging out. Jeez, what's gotten into everybody today? I'm just kidding around. Frappy, you don't mind, do you? Well... I see Frappy stop to think for a second. Nah, it's okay. He's just kidding. He's just joking. I can't help but feel bad. Frappy's just trying to improve himself, and Nil found it necessary to butt in. Nil, this isn't about you. It's about Frappy. This is not your narrative. Please leave us be. Come on, Hiro. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I don't really like the way Nil was talking to my friends, but I don't want to say anything. It's okay. We can catch up later. Fine, whatever. Once you guys can take a joke, give me a call. See, we did this scene before, I think. But like I said, this is a Mocha, technically a Mocha-centric route, so we're gonna be focusing on all of her routes, all of her stuff. Nil walks away, kicking a couple of rocks on his way out. Well, back to square one. Hey, that dude is way more insecure than you will ever be. Huh? Nil might be a bit gregarious, but I certainly wouldn't peg him as immature type. Really? Yeah, I mean, you were hanging out with two of your friends while he has to sulk around the neighborhood to try and figure out what to do with his time. Yeah, he was pretty mean to you, Frappy. Yeah, well, next time I'll rip his head off. Whoa, settle down there. Yeah, okay, but next time somebody tries to talk smack, I'll stick up for myself. Maybe. I don't know. The more I think about it, the less likely that seems. I think I just kind of shrivel up. Oh no, I'm speaking my inner monologue out loud again. Oh jeez, okay, stop. Stop talking. Mocha laughs, wrapping her arm. Frappy is so precious. I love Frappy. Frappy is so precious. He partly reminds me of this character from Hustle Cat. I did Hayes route. For anybody who doesn't know, I did Hustle Cat. I played a visual novel called Hustle Cat. It's kind of short. It had a lot of interesting ideas. It's very short though. I think it's like $20 with Steam. If you want to check that out, feel free to check it out. But yeah, like I played that, and the first round I ever played when I played that visual novel was Hayes. On YouTube, I ended up playing a character called Mason, but I played Hayes, and Hayes is like this really shy, not confident person, and it's so adorable. And I know people are gonna be like, I don't mean it like that. Like I mean it's like it's adorable. Like I relate. I guess would be more the thing, if that makes sense. You're not going to get to where you want to be in one day. Life is about realizing your goals over time. You think I was always this strong? Honestly, it's hard to imagine a version of Mocha that doesn't look like that. It took a lot of time and hard work. You have to do that as well. There are a lot of things people should never have to change about themselves. But if you can't feel out a situation, if you aren't comfortable in your own skin, that is something you have to confront before it consumes you. Mocha sounds like she's speaking from experience. But you know the workouts, and you know the meditation. I want to see you doing these. Remember, I'm an empath. I can tell if you aren't working out. Plus, I think I would be able to notice any muscle growth. And hey, Hiro, I know it's difficult to have your friends' backs. Don't blame yourself for not saying something. Nil is difficult at the best of times. Yeah, thanks. Anyways, I should actually be going now. That was cool. I remind myself to go and see Frappy again to check in on how this is going. And maybe Mocha would help me with some of that. Lord knows I could stand to be a little more confident myself. Confident, I think's the word. Night 5. Ah, good, you're here. I have to wonder why she would show up if she wasn't sure I was here. I was wondering if you wanted to go to the bar and grab a drink. Honestly, it's really comforting that Mocha is so direct and to the point. I could use a relaxing day, and my last attempt to hang out with Mocha ended up being a little chaotic. Sure, where to? Well, there's only one place in town. Let's head to the speakeasy. Sure. Was there any reason in particular? Nah, just wanted to grab a drink with my friend. Sounds like a plan. With everybody else I'm friends with, I have to wonder if there's any ulterior motives in what they're doing, at least to an extent. I never feel that way with Mocha. She's just so real. Great. I love Mocha's smiling face. Like it's just brimming with confidence. Like I love Mocha because she just like she just seems like she's brimming with confidence, but she's actually a very insecure person, and I like that. I like seeing that. Mocha and I head out, and before long, we're out the door and on our way to the speakeasy. There's a cool, cold wind in the air, but walking beside Mocha does a pretty good job of blocking out a lot of the breeze. I know I ask this pretty much every time we hang out, but how is everything going? Same as usual, I guess. It's a lot of weird stuff I can't really wrap my head around. I'm sort of starting to become desensitized to the weird. Desensitized? Or are you just adjusting to your life here? I never thought of it like that. I guess it's a better way to put it. While we're walking, a couple people notice Mocha walking in the street. Oh hey, that's the warrior princess! Oh hey, see if you can lift my buddy up! Alright guys, I'm just trying to go get a drink, some other time. Yeah, what are you drinking, mead? The two of them laugh. Mocha looks a little upset. And what's so bad about mead? It's honey. The two of them pause for a second, then continue to laugh. Hey guys, fuck off. She's just trying to have a nice night. Jesus, you guys are prudes. We were just having some fun. Calm down. It sounds like freaking nil. I swear these guys are freaking nil. Dude, guess it doesn't matter how tough you are. Some people just get offended about anything. Yeah. Wait, that's the Midgardian with her. No way. She's big enough to have mana for both of them. The two of them walk away, laughing at each other and occasionally looking back at us. Man, what was their deal? Whatever, I'm used to it. Let's just head to the bar. That pissed me off. That was seriously uncool. Dude, drop it. I already said I'm used to it. I decided to drop it, but that shouldn't be something that Mocha's used to. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. Okay, we're here anyways. We arrive at the speakeasy and drop below the manhole in the club. There's a few people there. We head to the counter to see Scarlet. Oh, hey Scarlet, what's up? Do you really care, or are you just making small talk before you get a drink? I guess, 2 meats, please, Scarlet. Thought so. So, now that you've ordered something, I'll be your friendly bartender for the evening. Scarlet emerges with 2 large tankards of delicious-smelling mead. One looks proportionate to Mocha, the other to me. 2 meats, 1 warrior size and 1 kitty size. Should you have a kitty size at a bar? Should you really be telling me how to run my business? Fair. I notice Mocha's looking down at her drink. Mocha, what's wrong? Why is this a warrior size? Why not just, like, a large? It was Poe's idea. You're the only one who really orders the stuff around here, so we figured you'd be honored by the title or something. Yeah, I guess. Kid, it really looks like something's on your mind. Speak up, what's wrong? Why is everyone asking that today? Because we're your friends. We can tell when something is upsetting you. Yeah, you usually beat me, but now you're looking more like rhubarb. I always get the gist of the metaphors Scarlet uses, but never fully understand them. Oh, it's just, I don't know. I feel like people think I'm, what's the word? A badass? Yeah, kind of. That's the point. People just know me for that. What's wrong about that? I'd literally kill to be as big and tough as you. It's a crime to have to bust out the knives before some chauvinist takes you seriously. Yeah, but I don't want to be a stereotype, the tough warrior princess from a far-off land. Hun, I hate to break it to you, but that's who you are. Take it from the 1930s mobster stereotype. Most people don't take the effort to get to know you. For example, I do needle felting. You don't see people coming in here to talk to Scarlet, the smooth-talking needleworker. Wait, Scarlet, you do needle felting? What do you felt? Legally speaking, I make commissions with the likeness of people the commissioner might not like. And off the record? Voodoo dolls. That's pretty cool. I'm not. Voodoo. Straight witchcraft. Cool. See, all you need is a yuppie like this to be interested in the stuff you keep down there inside. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, do you have a hobby? Things you're into? I like fighting. Yeah, but like besides that, maybe some less violent thing. Less violent, sparring, maybe. That's the same thing. What's so bad about being into those things? Nothing, but I mean, those are all pretty similar. Mocha takes a big drink of her tankard. What exactly is so bad about being interested in similar things? What are you into, Hiro? I think last time we did this, we wrote, so this time we'll say draw. I like to do art in my free time, just whatever the moose is letting me do. Art, huh? I did used to body paint back in Jotunheim. You have a good canvas? That was weird. Body painting? What do you mean? Oh, well, in Jotunheim, we don't wear all these clothes I have on now. You're not really wearing that. It's strange that she considers that a lot of clothes. It is! I'm like, you're barely wearing anything. What do you consider? So what are you guys just walking around nude all? What are they, like, just walking around nude all the time? Oh. When we go into battle, we paint ourselves with war paint. It helps scare away some predators. Like a butterfly. Mocha smiles. Yeah, kind of. Well, there you go, painting! Maybe. I might start practicing a little. It's nothing well developed, though. I take a swig of my drink. Nobody should have to share that much information on the spot. See, nobody treats the hero like a warrior princess. Yeah, but they can't lift a car over the head. I can feel myself starting to get a little drunk. Are we getting drunk again? Didn't we just get drunk in the intro? Yeah, well, I haven't tried it. With proper training, you could do it. The weight is just in your mind. I don't know about that, Mocha. I don't know. I don't know if the weight's just in my mind. It's a slip disc and herinated spine also in your mind. Scarlet Scott is there. Yeah, probably not a good idea for me to lift a car. Mocha laughs. It looks like she's cheering up a bit. Well, I wouldn't write it off completely. Yeah, alright. Scarlet refills our tankards and we each take a big drink. I've gotta say, you can really hold your mead. Posted the same thing at the party. Must be my human liver. So you might have some magic after all. So. Back to what we were saying. Why is it so wrong that I'm a warrior princess? Nothing's wrong, but if you just get super into one thing, you need to be okay with people treating you like that. No, fuck that. Mocha slams the tankard down the table. The entire counter shakes. There's no reason why people should treat me like shit. Are people really treating you like shit? Or are you treating yourself like shit? Mocha stops for a second. What? No, it's like, those guys were sorta mean, but you fight things 10 times their size. 10, more like 20. Sure, whatever. I just don't get why you're so upset about this. I don't know. Everybody is quiet. Suddenly, I feel a pit in my stomach. The mead starts to gurgle and rumble. Oh, I think I'm done with the mead. You okay, Hiro? Yeah, just... Can we get some fresh air? Mocha helps me up and we start to head outside. Guys, get drinks? Fuck, every time. Oh, we didn't pay for our drinks. Phew, the fresh air feels nice on my face. I close my eyes and take a few deep breaths and feel better. By the time I open my eyes, I don't see anybody. Looking around, I see Mocha standing a little ways away, looking sorrowful. Mocha, what's wrong? I see a single tear roll down Mocha's face. That was another thing I was going to say I forgot to mention earlier. Another thing I think why I like the visual novel so much is because you could tell that the creator had fun with this. They wanted to tell a story, but you could also tell that they had fun with this. I can tell a lot of the team. You could tell the writing team enjoyed writing. Yes, there was more than one writer. I believe there was 3. I think 2 of them wrote... I think the main writer wrote the main story and most of the plots, but I think... I don't remember which route they did, but I think there was 2 writers that each did 1 route apiece themselves. So, there was 3 writers total. But, like, I don't know. Like, you could tell the writer enjoyed, like, the arts. Like, I like the art style. I love the backgrounds. And like I said, the visual novel is not overly long if you just go to the straight path, but it tells enough of a story that you enjoy yourself. Like I said, my biggest criticism was probably that I kind of wish the endings felt more like endings and not like not more like a part to a true ending. I'm fine with there being a true ending like Neko Jissi, but I just wish that like people that were like, oh, I just wanted to play one person's route, they felt content. And I don't feel like this game does it. I feel like you have to play the true ending to really get a definite ending. It's okay, you can talk to me. Mocha looks down at me. Her eyes look swollen like she's about to cry. She takes a sharp inhale before talking. I just don't know who I am. I had this good idea about who I was. In my mind's eye. It's like I can see a picture of myself. This person that I know is me, you know? Sure. But every time somebody says something like that, it's horrible to me. It makes me second guess myself. That image fades a little bit. Becomes distorted and horrible looking. Now the person I look at in my mind's eye doesn't look like me at all. I'm the cool one, the confident one. I've never had these kinds of problems. I hate that person. The one there in my head. The weak one, the scared one. That little voice. Mocha. You shouldn't have said that. People think you're stupid. Why do you act like this? You're such an idiot. Why do I say those things to myself? Before I came here, when I was in Jotunheim, I was happy. I liked who I was. But now I see all these other people around me. I can see how they feel. They're scared of me when I walk past or when I get angry. Or they think I'm weird, different. Mocha's on the verge of crying completely. I just want to go back to being the same. I know how you feel. I know how you feel too, to a degree. That's how it is with me. Like, I used to be... That's how it was with me. Like, I used to be happy. And then I just realized, like... I don't know, I guess it was kind of like... I started really looking at my life, and I started realizing, like... Holy crap, I have nothing going for me. I'm still living at my parents'. I am still trying to find myself to a degree. I am not happy with... I'm not really happy with anything about me, and that's... you know, and I guess a lot of people say they can relate, and a lot of people deal with that, but I don't feel like it. A lot of people I see seem like they're happy and content. I mean, there's people I look up to. Like I said, I described Decker like Cookie, etc., etc. These are people that are happy. They have somebody special in their lives, and I don't know, it's weird, but it's like feeling like I don't really have friends or a romantic interest just makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. I don't know. I mean, maybe if I was like 20, 21, I'd kind of brush it off, but being 26 and slowly creeping up to that 30, it's sad, it's disheartening, because it's like, I want to have something special I can do. I want to work somewhere I'm happy with. I want to have somebody I love and can share my love with, be it, you know, a guy or a girl. I don't know. And it's like, I see people getting married all the time, and no, I'm not rushing marriage. I'm not sure I really want to get married right now, but it's like, just, you see people that seem like they have their whole lives set up. They have everything figured out, and it sucks to feel like you're the one person in the room who doesn't have things set up, who doesn't really fully understand themselves, if that makes any sense. So I can understand it's hard, because before I used to be happy, and just realizing now I'm not. I want more out of my life, and I want somebody to share my love with, and it's complicated to share my love with, and just feel like my life's going on the right track, and it just doesn't feel like I'm doing anything correctly. I don't know. It's complicated. Mocha takes another deep breath, collecting herself. Oh man. Yeah, I guess you're not from here either. Not about that. I mean that little voice, that part of you that you just wish would shut up for a second, take a break. It's on when I'm awake, when I'm asleep. Everything I do, there's that thought track in my head that's making sure I don't make any mistakes, and God help me if I do. Really? Yeah, even at the bar earlier, I was scared of saying the wrong thing. I always think about what other people want me to say. Huh? The cold wind is hitting me even harder now that the meat is starting to wear off. I shiver a little bit. Oh, you must be freezing. Do you want to go home? I don't know. I'm having fun talking to you. Oh, I meant, do you want to come home? Like, to my place? I can't help but blush. Yeah, okay. Mocha positions herself to be blocking the wind, and we start to walk towards the dorms. Hey, Hiro? Yeah, Mocha? Do you think I'm one-dimensional? Of course not. The whole time we've been hanging out, you've only mentioned the whole Jotunheim fighting stuff once or twice. Yeah. Which, to be honest, sort of sucks. It's actually really interesting. I don't want to bore you. I don't know. Having an interest doesn't make you one-dimensional, right? It's about your personality. What about my personality? You're caring, compassionate, you always know what to say. Sure, I guess you're the cool one, but it goes a lot deeper than that. Really? Yeah, I really like spending time with you. That's sweet. Aww. We arrive at Mocha's room and she lets me in. Phew, it's nice to be able to relax for a second. Yeah, I have to use the restroom. You make yourself comfortable. I sit in a nearby chair and take a deep exhale. My breath smells like yeast and honey. Mocha returns. It's jarring how tall she looks when I sit down. Oh, you're so comfortable. Is it alright if I stand? I was sitting at that bar and just sort of want to stretch my legs. Yeah, no problem. So, hey, you said you wanted to know more about Jotunheim. Were you serious about that? Yeah, actually, the body painting stuff really seemed interesting. If I had my paints, I'd be able to show you. I have to admit, the idea of Mocha body painting is a little exciting. It's a little silly. We paint ourselves with these tribal designs to break up our outline and make us harder to spot. Like a ghillie suit. What's that? It said Murphy. I love it said Murphy. Like, what's that? Oh no, that was terrible. I kind of forgot some of the voices. Oh, in Midgard, people were trying to hide will wear basically a bodysuit that looks like grass. Couldn't do that in Jotunheim. Why not? Lots of the beasts there are herbivores. You'd be gone in a second. Mocha pantomimes a draw with her hands. Rah! I'm gonna do Murphy's. Murphy, when did you get in here? I thought I was talking to Mocha, not Murphy. Even though I freaking hate Murphy, I'm still so pissed off that in Post Round. Murphy's like, I'm just gonna take this from you. He might kill you, but screw that. Yeah, probably not the best idea. From what I've heard about Jotunheim, I don't think I'd last very long there. Psh, you'd be a king there. You'd have me to protect you. Ah. I mean, like, you'd be really good. Not a king, I mean, you'd have to, you know, be with a princess. Mocha lets out a nervous chuckle. Anyways. Hiro, king of Jotunheim, has a nice ring to it. There are a lot of nice places in Jotunheim. It's mostly people that don't live there that get the wrong idea. The cities and everything are pretty well developed. I just don't live in the city, and a lot of people there don't. Oh, cool. There are places like that in Midgard. In fact, most places are like that. Okay, so you know what it's like. Kind of. There are no giant beasts in Midgard. We have different, far more boring problems. Hey, so I was actually thinking more about what we were talking about earlier. Yeah? I was thinking if you wanted to help me plan something out real quick, a project I wanted to do. Sure. Well, I thought if I could show some people a more productive way to fight, a safer way, then it might help me have a better self-image. Does that make sense? Sure, I can get behind that. You really think it's a good idea? You won't know until you try it. If there's anybody that can run a fight club and still have it be safe and compassionate, it would be you. Yeah, teach people to not let emotions get in the way of fighting. That's super healthy. I think if I could have some people see that, let that little version of me out of my head for a minute, and let people see I could get a better picture of who I am. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, cool. I could get it set up over the week. Need help with it? Honestly, I think it's something I should do myself. Oh, okay. No, it isn't like that. I just think this is a problem that requires me to meditate on it, introspect. That being said, you helped me look into myself tonight more than anybody has in a long time. I settle into my chair a little more, and Mocha takes notice. Hey, I'm getting kind of tired. That would be my cue to leave then. Well, it's pretty cold out. You could spend the night here. This is a pretty comfy chair. I mean, you don't have to sleep in the chair. I know I'm pretty big, but it's a big bed, and I don't roll around in my sleep. Much. I can feel my heart beating quickly. Rude if Mocha will notice and get the wrong idea. I figure I have to say something. Yeah, the bed is big. Fuck. You know it is big. It's a big bed, so the two of us could lie on the big bed, I guess, yeah. Stop saying the bed is big. I keep saying the bed is big. Why did you say that out loud? Why did I just say that out loud? Just kidding. About the bed thing, I was serious, but the other... Yep. Mocha picks me up and carries me over to the bed. Her arms are so soft. I mean, I would get flustered too. Like, I think cuddles are one of the best things that us humans have created. I would love to do cuddles. Oh my goodness. I really want to do cuddles. Like, and that's the thing. And I feel like I do understand that some people can't really cuddle without needing it to be sexual. But I just, that's what I want in my romance. Like, I don't know. Like, I've said it before. Like, fantasizing about sex is kind of interesting. But in real life, I don't know if I want to. I'm a complicated person. But anyway, I really would love to do real life cuddles. I really need a cuddle buddy. Like, I would totally be down for that. I'd be like, listen, no strings attached. We don't have to be a couple. We don't have to be a romantic couple. When one of us is lonely, we can use the other one as a said stuffed animal and just cuddle. Oh, that would be so good. Cuddle buddies for rent. Oh, that sounds so perfect. Oh, I want this so much. Especially somebody like Mocha. Mocha has the perfect body type to cuddle. Mocha lays me down on the bed, holding me with one hand and adjusting the blankets with the other. Softly, she lays me down the bed and with ease lifts me up for a moment, putting the blankets underneath of me. I just need to go get my pajamas on. You hold on tight. Okay. The way Mocha tucked me in, I'm so tired. I wouldn't stay up. Maybe I could turn the sleepover into something. I bet Mocha's so soft all over. Man, I drank a lot of mead. I'll probably wake up when she comes to bed. I'll just take a quick. Slowly, I open my eyes. I see the warm colors of Mocha's room and slowly pan my eyes down. I see two massive arms. In fact, I'm not looking at Mocha's room at all. At some point in the night, she grabbed me and I'm tucked into her chest like some kind of stuffed animal. She squeezes a little tighter and I let out a small, "What?" Slowly, Mocha opens her eyes. She looks down at me and smiles. Good morning. Mocha opens her eyes a little and, noticing she's gripping me, lets go and pushes me away a little. I unapologetically roll off the bed and land on the floor. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Mocha rushes over and picks me up, setting me on my feet and dusting me off. Can we pretend I didn't throw you off the bed? That doesn't seem like a bad idea, I think to myself as I start to drift off. As I start to wake up, dim memories of the night before cloud my mind's eye. The rough fabric beneath me and the foreign smells remind me that I'm not in my own bed. I can hear two voices talking to each other as I slowly open my eyes, blinking. It's Mocha and Ori. What am I doing here again? That's right, I fell asleep in Mocha's room. As I start to sit up, I pick up on the words being exchanged. You know, Hiro, you guys met already. But they were here all night. They just fell asleep. I wasn't going to try to move them. Oh, right. Hey guys, good morning. You're awake, good. You remember Ori, right? Yeah, of course. What's up, Ori? Nothing much. Mocha wanted to go to the library today to study. Want to come along? Right now? We can go in a moment or two. Good morning to you too, Hiro. Thanks. Slowly I rise to my feet, dropping the tattered blanket at my feet while stepping forward. Do you need to grab a notebook or something from your place? We can stop by if you need to. I'll be okay. I think I'm just going to catch up on my reading. That's a good idea. I have some reading to do too. My stomach starts to grumble. I suddenly realize that I'm really hungry. Shoot. I should find something to eat first, though. Is that okay? No need. I actually made some breakfast for us. I was thinking we could eat at the park. I think I have some leftovers I can bring too. Hang on. Mocha reaches for a small basket of fruit on the shelf, briefly checking to see if the fruit is still good. Yes, this will be fine. Ready to go? Ready when you guys are. Yep. Ori holds up a bag of pastries and muffins, and the three of us leave Mocha's room and head toward the park. Well, this looks like a good spot to be. Yeah, we can eat right here. So, I have a few things here. I made some muffins, which didn't turn out great. But I had this donut maker I found, so here's these donuts. They actually look pretty good. And then there's just some crescents I made from a can. Crescents? Yeah, look, does he mean croissants? Ori pulls out a small croissant out of his bag. Mocha laughs. What, you've never had one before? I don't think I believe you. Oh no, I've had those. We just call them something else. What do you call them? Croissants? I do my best French accent. The others don't seem so impressed, unless the muse counts as impressed. What? Isn't that just crescent said in a strange way? Yeah, I guess so. It's stupid, but I know they're tasty. I grab a croissant from Ori's bag, signaling the start of our breakfast. Everyone digs in. Mocha goes for a muffin while Ori peruses the basket of fruit until he finds one he likes. Hey, dragon fruit, cool! Oh, those are all over the place on Jotunheim. My family sends me a box of them every month, and they keep for a long time. We get those in Midgard too, but only in certain places. Really? I guess I always figured it was a magic kind of fruit. Yeah, honestly, me too. It isn't I thought it was a magic fruit too. I ate only dragon fruit for a week straight. And you know the issue? Nothing happened. No claws, no tail, nothing. No fire breathing, nothing, not a damn thing. So Dragon Fruit lied to me, and I need to know who named Dragon Fruit because they need to get banned from life from YouTube, Twitch, everywhere. Ban them from every social media network you can find. Somebody find me the name of who named Dragon Fruit so I can ban them from everything. We laugh and talk as we all continue eating. Nobody seems to mind that we're cutting into study time. I guess it's because the library isn't closing anytime soon. Alright, I'm pretty much full. Do you remember we can bring food into the library? I'm sure you can bring that bag with you. I don't feel like dropping off this fruit either. Sweet! Should we get going then? We have some time, and it's a great day. Why don't we just relax and chat for a bit? Sounds good. Sounds good, Mocha. Hiro, have you had a chance to really explore the library yet? Huh? No, I guess not. I've just been where all the books are. Is there more to see? Ori looks at Mocha with a worried expression, but she simply smiles. There's private study rooms that open up when classes start again. You'd really enjoy taking advantage of them. That sounds neat. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, they're super useful, especially during exam week. Don't remind me. You're smart, Hiro. Trust me, you'll do fine. Just pay attention and put in some effort and you'll be golden. Mocha nods in agreement. Well, thanks, Ori. I'm sure I'll be okay, but it still makes me nervous. Not really sure why. There's no shame in that. We can't always know the causes of our feelings. Something out of the ordinary catches my eye. A color in the sky that isn't normal. As I turn around, I see billowing green smoke coming up near the school. Hey, what's that? I've never seen anything like that in the sky before. Uh-oh. Huh? The two of them turn to look where I'm pointing, and Ori gasps. Cash, is that coming from the library? I'm afraid it might be. Come on, we have to go. Right now. You come too, Hiro. Leave the food. We'll get it later. Wait, what's going on, Cash? Before I can get any answers, Ori and Mocha are running off towards the smoke. I take a deep breath and chase after them, trying to catch up as we make it for the library. Hey, it's Poe! What's going on here? Assume defensive positions! I hear Mocha and Ori. They still seem to be in a bit of smoke. It was Cash! Mocha and Ori look like they calm down a little and enter. Cash, what did you do? It was just a prank. Oh no. We have to go before anybody sees it was you. Follow us. You know procedure. Mocha, not until they're initiated. Poe, would you mind? Not at all. I see Poe approach Cash, say something to him, and watch as he immediately falls asleep. Then he approaches me. Hiro, sorry. What? Sleep. I don't think I did Poe's voice quite the way it used to be, and I like doing my Poe voice. I feel myself regaining consciousness. I'm restrained and there is a bag over my head, but I can hear clearly. Oh, it's Murphy. Now this time it probably is actually Murphy. I think I remember this scene too. As if there isn't enough attention towards powerful familiars already. Murphy, calm down. He didn't know. He was just making a mistake. Mistakes are what got Bailey taken. Mistakes are what landed Jade in a coma. I understand. Just try and be kind. You do not want to chase away more recruits. Where did Poe go anyways? Didn't he come here with you? He's usually way better with recruits. It's Poe. You know how he is. You're sure Cash won't remember Poe. That is too much of a liability. Absolutely. Okay, and Ori, you say you saw this? Yes, a large cloud of magical smoke erupted from the library, just as we left a crowd of nameless shot in. Shh, I think Hiro's waking up. Oh, thank goodness. I can hear Mocha's distinctive footsteps approach. She pulls the bag off of my head. The room is bright for a moment, but everything comes into focus. Well, where am I? The three look at each other. I'm sorry, I wasn't more honest with you. Huh? Welcome to... Murphy smacks his wings against a nearby table. The Truth Front! Oh yeah, we did this scene. It's a shame because this video's gonna be just scenes I've done before, but I'm sure everybody... They're Mocha-centric scenes, so I have to play through them. We are the protectors of familiars, liberators of Did you forget how it goes again? Like I said, Poe usually does this. Okay, this is the Truth Front. It's an organization created by Murphy and myself to help protect familiars in Vanaheim. What do you mean? Seriously? You haven't noticed? They've been here for less than... They've been here for less than a week. Okay, let me break it down for you. You know by now that us familiars have a special type of magic. Uh-huh. Okay, well, we can actually share that between one another. It's a real energy, it's physical, and can be transferred. Okay. I might be a little concussed. I'm struggling to stay focused. At first, this was great. Familiars could form bonds with each other to cast powerful spells. But as time went on, familiars started being used for more and more powerful spells. And there was an unfair exchange between familiars and the primary spellcasters. Like a, I've got this. Familiars were then classed into different distinctions. You have wizards who cast powerful spells, and familiars who primarily serve as what? Fuel. That's bad enough as it is. That's why we created this organization, to help familiars that are in the situation that they can't get out of on their own. That sounds great. It is, but lately things have taken a turn. People have been going missing. Right, I've heard about that. We think it's the council, that they're planning something big. We need all the help we can get. You've been recommended to the Truth Front now by a couple of its members. We've also recruited Cash. Oh, that's a Furry. We've also recruited Cash, and it would serve us well if you could keep an eye on him. His flagrant use of magic puts him in danger. If the Nameless see that he's a powerful magic user, it increases his risk of being taken. This is a lot. It's difficult to even process. We'll be in touch. He walks towards me and unties my restraints. Welcome to the Truth Front. I can't even begin to process the day I've had today. I'm led to the exit by the rest of the members and I'm told to get some rest. When I emerge, it's already nighttime. I'm not sure if I should go find Cash, take their advice, or just run. Either way, I think my time here in Vanaheim has gotten a lot more interesting. Alright, I think... Oh. I'm doing some lookout today. Be quiet for now, come see me later, and I'll see if we can do something. Novel mode. Okay, we can save. Alright, we're gonna stop there. We're gonna stop there. Oh, nope. Day 7. Oh, Sitsy, but we're gonna stop now. This is going on for like an hour now. Alright, so to everybody who hasn't seen this, all of the scenes were when I did pose route. That was before novel mode was a thing. Like I said, novel mode straightforward. It just goes to it doesn't give you the choice to do the background chatter with side characters. It just goes straight to the scenes that matter for the story. Which, like I said, which I'm going to be doing. Pose route, I didn't do that, but now that novel mode's a thing, I'm doing that just to get through the story. To anybody who hasn't seen this, I'm kind of interested to see where it's going to go from here. I love seeing a character like Mocha, somebody who seems like very confident and sure of themselves, but is really not like that. Mocha is very unsure of herself. She doesn't like the fact that she has this supposed stereotype put on her. She doesn't want to be seen as the simply warrior princess, as a strong, confident woman. She wants to be seen as more than just, a fighter, despite that being what she enjoys. So that's a very interesting concept, and I'm very interested to see where it goes from here. If pose route was any indication, the characters are a lot more than they appear to be, so I'm very excited to see what Mocha's going to be. I really do like Mocha so far. Like I said, pose so far is still my favorite, but I do like Mocha. I like seeing, she's this character. She's very caring. She's considerate of others. She's pretty much like the big sister type. Yet she has her own issues and she's unsure of herself. So, but with that being said, I hope that everybody enjoyed this video. Like I said earlier in the video, sorry that I've been kind of quiet. Just been going through some things. Hugs are very welcome, and I really appreciate hugs and any words of encouragement for me. Like I said, just going through stuff right now, trying to figure out my place and wanting more, I guess would be the word. I'm not greedy, but just wanting to be content with my life, I guess would be the proper term for it. But with that being said, also working on my visual novel, among other things, I am interested in seeing if anybody would like to, would want to be commissioned for a opening animation. Like I said, I want to grow my channel, and I'd be very interested in having a short opening animation for my channel. Something short, like 5 to 6 minutes, nothing major. I have an idea of what I want. If anybody's interested, feel free to comment in YouTube and we can go from there and discuss things in private. And also, if anybody would be interested in working on a visual novel, anybody who would like to help me edit, be an editor, and don't worry, I will pay. Anybody interested in being an editor, or anybody be interested in being commissioned for sprites for my visual novel, same thing. Feel free to comment down YouTube below, and we can discuss things in private. We can go from there, discuss things in private if it's a project that seems like it's, you know, you're interested in. But that's about it. With that being said, thank you so much to everyone who watches the videos. I believe we are very close to 400 as of the time of this video. I think it's 398 last time I checked. I never would have thought that in less than a year I would hit that many subscribers. It is very humbling, and I do know a lot of times I feel like I can be very moody. I promise you, I really appreciate everybody that watches my channel. It's just, I want to do more things. If anybody has any topics they'd like to see me discuss, like I said, if you would like to see me do an in-depth analysis of a visual novel character, if you would like to see me discuss a topic in the furry community, if you would like to see me, hell, if you would like to see a video of me roasting fursonas, I know that's a basic thing, or I could do my own version, which is uplifting fursonas, giving positive feedback on fursonas, or OCs. Feel free to put down the comments below anything you'd like to see me do, and I will try to get to it as soon as I can. I know there's a lot of visual novels I still haven't played yet. Feel free to remind me about them. You can hit me over the head. Sometimes I just forget. With things going on, I just forget. So, but with that being said, though, I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe on my videos and channel. And feel free to donate if you really like what I do. It lets me know that you really appreciate what I do, and lets me use money to buy other visual novels and help support other visual novels. With that being said, though, this has been Fallenwolf. Ow! And I'll see everyone next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.